Yo, what's up guys, welcome to a brand new video. Just before I start I need to give my apologies for my upload schedule. But yeah, now I'm back and I'm going to start doing some gameplay at Fortnite and whatever you guys want me to play. I hope you guys have all been keeping well and safe. That aside, I hope you do enjoy today's video.
Down like I was nothing but loyal to you and from the start. You changed up on me as soon as things were getting hard.
So right now there's a huge bug in Fortnite where everything is pretty much stuttering, your FPS is going lower than it should be, it's spiking around, you're getting random lag spikes where you shouldn't be having. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly give a briefing on how you can fix this, and well you can't really fix this, but you can help the cause out. I'm also just going to mention it that there are a lot of YouTubers right now who try clickbaiting this and are giving out fake methods. These methods, I'm telling you, are quite obvious in front of your face. You don't have to go into your actual PC settings unless you really feel like you need to. So step number 1 is capping your FPS from 30, 60, or if you have good FPS, 120. This is because right now when you stuttering is usually when your FPS spikes up and down, but if you try capping lower and lower, you can't really spike, so you'll stutter less, but you still will stutter. Honestly, I'm gonna have a break from Fortnite until this gets fixed because I'm not playing competitively with 30 FPS. This is going to be painful to hear, but you need to put your 3D resolution down to 75% or even possibly lower. I recommend you put it to 75% because at least that way you can still see properly, but it will kind of help out with your FPS staying at a reasonable level so you don't stutter as much as possible. Tip number 3 would be for creative, and is don't go into big maps, what are IDs, big worlds, because when you have to generate so much space and data pretty much for your PC, that's when your FPS normally goes low as it is, but while this is happening it just causes stuttering to go crazy and you can get kicked out of the game. It's happened a few times to me. Tip number 4 is pretty much to have less things in your taskbar, if you know what I mean, down at the bottom of your screen. You can't see it when you have F11 activated, but it does help reduce FPS. It doesn't do it by much, but I mean every little helps. Another very obvious thing to do to help out your FPS to reduce stuttering is always to not have so many applications running. I know I used to have this all the time before and I never really realised, but it does actually really hit your FPS hard. For the 5th and final tip, probably the most important tip, is to make sure that all of your in-game settings, your textures and effects, are all put to low/none. And also when I'd put them all to low and none, and for view distance put it on as high as possible. It does affect your FPS, but if you know what I mean, when you're landing in on a Fortnite map and everything that looks like it's just clay on the floor, that is your view distance, and it helps render it, and in these kind of times we need help with our view distance because of this bug. Honestly, I've used these tips myself. I have seen quite a big change, but just because it is Fortnite's fault and not our fault, there still is a lot to be happening and patched. So hopefully Fortnite can get this patched maybe in the maintenance break within 24 hours would be great. But until then, I'm not playing Fortnite. I don't know about you guys. Well, that's going to wrap up today's video, but just before I go, I must say I'm going for daily uploads. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be just grinding at YouTube through quarantine, vibing through quarantine, interacting with all of you guys. Take it easy, stay safe, peace out. And just last thing before I go, comment down below what you thought of the Travis Scott event. I personally think it was such a good event. Thought I need to do more collaborations with these kind of rappers. I think that it's brilliant. Comment down below what rappers you'd like to see collab. Personally, I think an Eminem collaboration, maybe a NBA YoungBoy, DaBaby, I think that'd be amazing. Peace out guys.